Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Texas. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely. Nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Checks this down to the running back. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Short off is still far. Picked up a pretty good gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looks right and finds his target there. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Defense in great scoring position here. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Play action fake, looking to throw. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points.
Now, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They start this playoff game with a pass. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run. It's Valentine. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. Past the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem, PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. To bootleg here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Running a quarterback sneak here.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, of course, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass ball is incomplete. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get it down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a 1st down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it rip. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing. Well, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at 7.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards. You keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
It's obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tie game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. They'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bartlett. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Takes the handoff. It's Valentine. Finding some room at the 25. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the ball is handed off by the shotgun. Football's loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Looking to throw here. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a two-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Butler. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play. A deep shot to the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Pounding away with the run game. Breaks into open space. Got the first down and still motoring. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas, 29.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Valentine. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He fires downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down